Sorry, buddy.
Connor, you said you had an intro?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I think this is episode 99 of the Vox Cascadia podcast. So tune in next week as well for the Voxies to celebrate 100 episodes of Chuck and Tyler having to deal with my bullshit.
I honestly, I think it's you having to deal with our boomer bullshit sometimes.
There's an equal amount. It's like the recycle symbol of bullshit. I'm just like, what the hell are these guys talking about?
Yeah, absolutely. So, you guys played the new Battlefield update?
No, I haven't had a chance.
Man, it's not a movement shooter anymore, you know? So
No?
No. They've taken all the movement out of it.
What'd they do?
So like you can't like slide and like cancel slide now. You can't like jump in ADS and all like that bullshit that was doing in COD. And then like they completely fucked up breakthrough. So now the defenders have like 8 tanks.
Oh, really?
So yeah. So that's a bad time if you're the attacker.
Yeah.
Also tanks are hella nerfed, so like that's a little weird. Definitely a weird patch. I only got a little bit of time in it, but it's definitely not the best. I think they're gonna have to push out an update real quick after that.
Well, I haven't had a chance to actually like look at anything today. I saw I was on Reddit for a little bit, and I saw people just complaining about it. And I saw stuff about like stuttering and stuff too in the game.
Yeah,
so
horrible stuttering.
So.
My frame rates are down, way down, like probably like 30 frame rates or 30 frames a second. You know, like,
I'm sure on Xbox it's just the same because you
only got like 25 to begin with, so like
and I still got 25. So. Yeah. So welcome everybody. Welcome to the Vox Cascadia podcast. Talks about Battlefield 6 because I haven't had a chance to play in the last couple days.
You guys haven't been online. I haven't seen you. Double XP weekend for guns, and you guys.
You and I played. You bailed on me, dude.
Oh, okay, that one time. But like I was putting in my time. This weekend, so
yeah, double XP for guns for double XP weekend for guns is hard to pass up because the guns don't level super fast, and also like you get to level 20 to get a suppressor with anything. So what's your
a lot of them?
What's your weapon of choice these days, Tyler?
I mean, like so like I'm really liking the carbines, like the 5.53s. I think those are really sick. 33 damage, decent rate of fire. A lot of people are liking the NVO, and I just can't get into it. Like
I had the NVO for a while. I was using that when I was doing some assault stuff. Connor, you been playing any?
Yeah, I used the NVO a decent amount, but finally got to level 40, so I unlocked my stupid yellow and blue weapon skin. So I'm done with that gun for a while. I've been running the SSG, and then now the MP5 looking one because I want those weapon skins, and I just like the SSG. That one feels good to use.
The Vector. I started that.
Oh yeah.
That thing is so disgusting.
Clip's so small though.
So small. Yeah. You just got to get it up to where it has a 27 clip. And then that's I can kill 3 people with a 12 clip. So like it's so brutal.
I'm trying to remember what the gun. I just started using a gun recently. I can't remember what it is. It's a SMG.
SL9, SGX, DW5.
No.
UMP.
The UMP is so good. Like, it's so slapped on. Slow rate of fire on it, but like it's so good. I have that at like level 40 something.
Yeah, it's SCW10.
Okay, SCW10 though.
That thing's nasty. Like it's got 33 damage at close range, so it's a 3-shot kill. And it's basically like it feels like a pistol. It doesn't really kick at all, but it's really good. I was crushing people with that the other day. So
that was fun.
But yeah, y'all didn't come here to listen to our mediocre takes on Battlefield. Also,
hey, hold on really quick. They have the Red Bull challenge though, so that's cool. Now I have a Red Bull uniform patch, which is obviously the most important thing in Battlefield.
Absolutely. Are you guys like Red Bull's clearly like the adult energy drink, right?
Yeah.
No.
Like the only thing I become truly like boomer about is like people always say like, oh, there's only 2 genders. My take on that is there's only 2 energy drinks. There's Red Bulls and Monsters, and everything else is some made up woke bullshit.
Yeah, it's Red Bulls and White Monsters. That's it.
No, it's all all Celsius.
No,
Celsius powder packs.
I mean, like that's not a real energy drink. That's like that's outside of it. That's like
$10 for like a 14 pack.
That's Mormon water. You know, like
that's fine. Come fucking soak.
I mean, Celsius's are pretty good, having tried them, but like No, I'm a Red Bull guy first and foremost. I'm not much of an energy drink guy.
What's your flavor of choice, Connor?
They used to have the like green pear ones like years ago that have always been my favorite. I really liked the summer edition they had this like last summer.
Okay.
Otherwise, probably just like the plain standard one because, like, again, it depends on what do they have that's sugar free, so that limits a lot of the flavors. I'm like, that's really good, but if I drink even an 8-ounce can of that, it will actually hurt me more than anything else.
That makes sense.
Standard. Here's the thing, though: Red Bull tastes like shit. It's expensive and it's got low caffeine. It doesn't
taste like shit.
It
tastes really good,
incredible.
Man.
It's like the best.
And like I can feel good because like the Red Bull company, does cool race cars and stunts, and that's fun. And B, like the story of it is actually cool, where like no one got fucked over in the process of it being made as a company, which is like very rare, where you see like two businessmen decide to do something and not screw one of each other over. So like that's fun.
Nah, Red Bull sucks. Red Bull's.
Have you guys ever read the book Jennifer Government?
Of course not.
No, okay.
What's that?
It's like a science fiction book. Basically, in the future, your last name's your job. Okay, so
that's how it used to be.
Yeah, but like you'd be Chuck Chase. I'd be Tyler.
I'd be like Chuck Banker.
No, you'd be Chuck Chase because you work for Chase. Connor would be Connor Government because he works for the government, and then I'd be Tyler Freelancer, I guess.
You'd be Tyler Campbell's Soup.
And that's
yeah.
Hey, to be fair, I understand why Tyler doesn't want to be associated with them right now. That's a weird.
That was a weird conversation. Like especially like if you listen to it and you're like in the soup industry, if you got the soup insider knowledge, it's a really weird conversation.
If you're in Big Soup,
yeah, which I am. So
yeah, deep into Big Soup. So, well, yeah, welcome everyone. Now that you've gotten some Battlefield, you've gotten a little bit of energy drink talk.
Yeah, conspiracy Campbell Soup talk.
Campbell Soup conspiracy talk. Dumb executives opening their mouth.
Yeah, 3D printed meat.
I hope that someday I'm in a position to say something that stupid and have that much backlash.
I mean, you have a podcast.
I pray for it. Like, I pray that CritCon is so big that one of us can make such a huge blunder that we have to make a public apology.
Like Tyler's got his dick out again.
Yeah.
Classic times.
Classic Tyler. So, speaking of CritCon, speaking of tournaments, Kill Scream 5 we're going to be working on.
Yeah.
And we've had some changes. So we since we switched over the Tomb World season.
Yep.
A little bit of controversy on how tournaments are going to be run. So we're going to talk about that today.
Always is,
And I feel like this is a little more heated than normal, though. Opinions are a little more stark. It just happens also that Vox Scream talked about this on their podcast, which will be coming out. Well, come out yesterday. We should actually, maybe I'll launch this tonight so we can get ahead of them because theirs doesn't come out till tomorrow.
Did they talk about it too?
They did talk about it, yeah. So
I mean, like we got to launch it first.
We were already talking about it. We were already talking about it in
a multi-day conversation.
Yeah, before I heard them talk about it, and actually they recorded their episode like Thanksgiving. So, but classified or declassified? The pros and cons of how to run your tournaments these days. Like, are you going to let everybody in and be accepting of everyone? Or are you going to cut some people out because they want to play fucking toasters?
You're going to gatekeep,
You're going to gatekeep.
Girl boss,
Put your, was it
Gaslight?
Gaslight girl boss gatekeeper.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So,
which one of us is which each? I think you're Gaslight. I'm probably girl boss.
Oh, Connor, I'm gatekeep.
You're gatekeep. I mean, like, no, I'm gate.
Tyler's gatekeep.
I'm gatekeep. You're girl boss now.
Yes.
So. There's no debate.
Do a lot of girl math.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm definitely like the gatekeep out of us. So,
yeah.
Does girl boss include girl math? Because I do that all the time when I buy models.
But that's how you girl boss.
Like, I gotta buy this combo box instead of just the individual kit because that way I'm saving money, and then I end up paying an additional $80. But now I have all this sprue. Yeah, that's great.
So, well, let's talk about it. So, for those who don't know, with the start of the start of the new edition, we had three seasons of kill teams that were from the previous edition, and then the new one was coming out. Well, our overlords of Games Workshop decided that we can't have 700 teams in the game, so we had to have some sort of rotation. So what they decided is that basically you're going to be able to play your team in what's called the classified format for 4 years. So, so the teams that came out like the Kill Team 2021, like Deathcore Krieg, or Commandos, Phobos Strike Team, the White Dwarf stuff like Hunterclade, that was going to be the first to rotate out because this at the end of the last year that was their 4-year term. They're going to rotate them out, so we had other teams. Now they still are going to have rules until the end of this edition, which is going to be for another 2 years. But there's some it's contested whether or not some people want to allow them at their tournaments. So
yeah.
Any other? I think I'm missing on the classified, declassified, like definition of it.
Yeah, that's basically it. Like, so basically like the cutoff is like for worlds, right? Like so like Games Workshop is trying to delineate what is current in the setting, what should be used for competitive play and what can be used for casual play on there. And so like as long as the rules don't change too much over the next couple of years, we probably still see the other teams being used past that 4-year mark, right? Like or like past this edition on there, as long as they don't depart too much.
Yeah, as long as like equipment, and I guess if universal equipment sticks a thing, in theory they could stick around, but like equipment and generally just like saves and characteristics remain the same, which would be weird if they suddenly jump.
Yeah.
I think most of this stuff could transfer over pretty easily.
Yeah, I agree. Like, so, I think that what they're trying to do is make sure that like the game is trim enough that they can balance it, right? Like that you're not having to try to balance 50 teams every single time you do a balance update, that you're not when you make a global change, that it doesn't throw one of those teams that you're not really focused on because you developed them so long ago in the rotation. Like you're trying to move forward with the game, develop new ideas and new paradigms, which I think we've definitely seen the game change and evolve and come into new ways of play, because it's very different than it was Kill Team 21. Yeah. Like we're very different in the game, even though structurally it's very much the same. It's the same game we all love, which is why we're all still here, right? Like it's had its ups and its downs, but like when it comes down to it, it's still that same core game. So as the paradigm progresses and we see a little bit more refinement, I think we can all pretty much agree like the game's better than it's ever has been, right? Like the game, it feels pretty good. Especially on the release of Tomb World. I think we have like a really tight set of terrain that fixes a lot of my complaints with CQC, while balancing that out with CQC's benefits, and like we have a lot of cool and interesting teams with like a lot of great dynamics, and like they're really kind of building towards something great.
So the guidance from our overlords at Game Workshop around the classified format is from the Approved Ops 2025 Tournament Companion. So it says, when playing your tournament, you must determine if it will be using the classified format. We recommend making your tournament classified if your prizes include Let's try it again. We recommend making your tournament classified if your prizes include a ticket to the World Championships of Warhammer. In all other tournament settings, you may allow play of Kill Team with 3rd edition rules. Classified teams can be played in classified formats. Teams that are not classified will continue to receive regular rules updates, balance updates, designer commentaries, erratas, and will be balanced throughout the entire edition of current edition of Kill Team. So what they're saying is you can play. When you make a tournament, you can decide if you want to do it classified or declassified. So if you want just say the current teams to be allowed, you do the classified format. If you want all teams that have rules in this edition, so you can't use compendium teams from the last edition, you can do the declassified tournament. So when we had got some back channels in our Discord, and I know I saw it pop up on Reddit. Kind of discussions about what should be allowed at tournaments depending on the tournament. So. And I think it's coming. We're having more of these conversations now because we're actually in the classified, declassified stage. Because at Worlds, it allowed everything that was under the sun other than compendium to be played. And then after the cutoff of Worlds, that's when the first season of Classified came in. So getting kicked out of the classified teams and now declassified. So technically, you can't play them at like a Games Workshop event or just a straight classified. Commandos, Death Corps, Novitiates, Pathfinders, Legionaries, Void Scarred, Blooded Phobos, Void Dancer, Warp Coven, Wormblade, Hunterclade, Gellerpox Infected, and Elysidian Starstriders. So,
yeah.
But the debate is, should you be allowed to play these? And when do you decide to cut those off? So Tyler, I'm gonna go to Connor first. Connor,
the old bait and switch.
Yeah. What do you? I mean, what's your opinion on this? So if you're, say you were one of the brain trust of Kill Scream 5, how would you want to structure this tournament? Now, this tournament's going to be like a couple weeks before Worlds. It's probably going to be a golden ticket to maybe 2027, so depending. But right before the cutoff of season 2, do you think we should run declassified, or do you think we should run classified, and why?
Personally, I've said before, I'm a declassified only guy for the most part. I think cutting teams, I can totally understand the logistics for why. There's a lot of kill teams out there. That's a lot of balancing, and more likely than not, the main thing is shelf space, because they don't want kill team boxes taking up, more than anything else. Like it get ridiculous very quickly. That being said, I think having teams at all events is fun. I think most people don't really care about like the peak of I want to play the way Worlds is played for the average player. Like I know when I go to 2-a-day events, it's not so much for the like I'm what I'd call a casual competitive player. So I like to play competitively and play a good game, but I don't really care about like replicating the top percentage of play, if that makes sense.
No, I'm right there with you.
Yeah, it's never been something that I especially am drawn to, which is kind of funny because I do like a lot of competitive games, even outside of Kill Team, like League and shit. Like I go really hard for League and Valorant. Like in League, I'm a diamond regularly, which is like top 1 or 2% of the player base for a game much bigger than Kill Team.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm a fucking loser. I've played that game for like 11 years.
I lost a lot.
Agree.
I lost a lot of respect for you just now.
No, that's totally fair.
Nothing personal.
For anyone that does play League, I'm a Leona main. Tanks engage always forever. Never going to be a bitch that plays an assassin because I'm not a punk bitch. Tanks always.
Well, actually you are, but
I mean, true, but not that type of punk bitch.
Oh, different type of punk bitch.
Yeah, exactly. Where was that? That being said, so I just think events, especially something like CritCon and Killscream, aren't something that's trying to replicate the stakes of World. It's more about like the community and celebration of it. And I think it's more fun to make sure there's no reason to cut off any players. Mind you, all that being said, is kind of on the basis GW themselves like, we'll continue to balance and update these teams. So I'm like, if they're still getting rules, what's the fucking point? We have an app that can download the rules. So if you've never heard of the team, talk to your opponent, ask any gotchas, take a look. It shouldn't take too long. If they don't actually get updates and they are completely broken and busted and just like ruining the game, then yeah, I can see it. But again, that argument kind of falls apart because we have teams like Canoptic Circle and Deathwatch and Space Wolves that are out. At any given time, there's always some level of broken ass team. It's just kind of the nature of a competitive game. So if the team's like that broken and also declassified, you might not see it a ton, but it's not like the rules are impossible to find, you know?
I don't disagree with you. I can't say that like, I want to say nope, like Connor. I 100%.
No, I totally agree because like I absolutely.
It's like so. It's so hard. Like as an organizer, I want as many people to buy tickets as possible. I want as many people coming to my events as can be, and like it's not about money because I don't make any money off the events. Like I want people to come out and enjoy it. I want as many people playing as possible. So like, I think that we're in a pretty good position as a community because like we're able to focus on a couple fun events as Kill Team Cascadia, and like our larger community picks up like the more competitive events, right? So we're able to do Declassified for most of our events, and then with Killscream still being a pretty prestigious event, despite like it being about the community and stuff like that, we still like want to be in the current standard of play, right? Like we don't want to be like, oh, it's just like those fucking weirdos out there in the Northwest, which we already are.
100%.
I acknowledge that, and I embrace that. Like, I will never stop running my weird boards. Like, you will never get me to stop that. You'll
The
have
day
to
that
kill me.
happens is when the body snatchers have like grabbed Tyler.
Yeah, you'll have to kill me. You know, like fucking, I'll have to be dead before that happens, or like, you know, not doing this anymore, because like I just enjoy that, and like that's something that like a lot of other people say that they enjoy about our events. That's a lot of good feedback I get, along with some negative feedback about some of the boards. But you know, you win some, you lose some. But like, yeah, it's one of those things where I'm gonna have to make that cut for Kill Scream most likely, and
Maybe.
maybe
Here's my thing. Here's what you say. You say you want to play to the current standards,
within reason.
but you also want weird boards. So
Uh-huh.
and the thing is that like if you want to play in the current standards, then we should be playing just Tomb World, we should be playing just
Mhm.
Volcus, and we should be playing only on GW maps.
People don't only
Because
play on those though. Like that. That's the thing.
but that's the thing is that's the current standards. That's if you go to Games Workshop shop tournament, you're going to play on maybe there's an ITD, but for a GT. So I disagree. I don't think that we should disallow Declassified. I think if there's a broken team,
Mhm.
then that's something totally different. But the thing is you could have a broken team. I mean, Canoptic Circle had they not gotten the update before Killscream, would have been pretty damn broken because
They didn't get the update.
no, I think we did. Did we have the? I think
There
it
was
in
we had
D3.
I think an FAQ that we
did not use.
Oh, maybe we didn't play the Worlds one.
Gotcha.
So broken team. I mean, I don't.
But they
yeah.
didn't even win, did they? Like
No, but they
you know, like
That's my point. Is like if a team's
they
broken,
won LEO.
yeah,
yeah.
a team may be broken, but that doesn't inherently mean you're going to win. So just
Yeah.
because some may be broken and declassified doesn't make them like more broken than the classified ones. You know, like
Yeah.
unless it's some truly heinous shit that's in declassified and they somehow never balance patch it, which again they've said they're going to multiple times. So
Yeah.
I'd like to hope they don't lie to us about that.
We'll see. Like
Yeah.
with that,
Again,
you know,
it depends.
I'm hopeful. I'm
Yeah.
hopeful with it. The big thing with me, like I'm wanting to play with the current standard on that stuff, is that I want people to actually be able to get their teams, you know, like without much trouble, right? Like I want
You
them
also
to
you also like you really are adamant about like people should kit bash and stuff.
go.
So,
Yeah, like but like
I also don't think getting the teams are necessarily that hard.
yeah, like we'll see. We'll
I think if you want to play the team, you're gonna find a way to play the team.
Yeah, like some of the upgrade sprues don't come in the box anymore, like Vet Guards doesn't. But I'm pretty sure the upgrade sprue for Vet Guard comes in the combat patrol they have, like how the Tau Pathfinder one does. And then other ones like Legionary still just have it in the kit normally. It's just not labeled for Kill Team anymore. So
yeah,
more than anything, I wish GW would be consistent with keeping the upgrade sprue because they're really fun. It's fun to have extra cool bits to make character models and whatnot.
yeah. Well, you know, like I'm not completely out on making
No.
Killscream declassified. But like I think it's depending on like you know, because there's stipulations, there's expectations from
I think
GW when you get a gold ticket, you know, like when they allow you to have one. So like we'll
they don't
see.
even have expectations of golden ticket anymore because you can do best overall now. So that's just like
I mean,
that's kind of subjective too.
Yeah.
kind of.
I will also say, like I think I mentioned, but if for whatever reason they don't get any balanced data sites and they declassify and shit, yeah, that's the big thing for me is if they just kind of drop the teams dead, then yeah, I would understand more of like, okay, only classified because they're clearly not making an effort with these teams.
Yeah.
But if they are, I'm saying it like fuck it, they're still getting rules. The rules are still just as legal as everything else. It's just for GW's sake, they don't want to have TOs, I guess, having to know that many teams, which I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think if you're a TO, I mean,
You already know
you
the
still don't know that
teams.
you don't
Yeah.
know the teams though. I mean,
Yeah.
like there's the TOs have to all the time reference the rules. It's not like they walk up and just an encyclopedia in their head.
Yeah,
So-
some of them do, but you know,
Yeah.
we can't all be Greg.
Yeah.
Greg still carries
Yeah,
around.
no,
the
I
books,
know.
So
But that's the other thing too is like, at least getting the rules minus like the core book, which is still annoying. GW, come on, just put that fully in the app. Let's stop being silly here. But all the team specific rules, you take 10 seconds to download on the app unless they're like Chaos Cults, which for whatever reason I can't download no matter what. They never work for me. Tried uninstalling the app like 3 times. I just can't download that team for whatever reason.
That's weird.
part of the reason I think it's funny to have this conversation right now too is I think one thing we need to decide on is to see what kind of balance they have, also what kind of play rates they have too, because
Yeah.
which we have a tournament this weekend. We're doing our Red Gobbo tournament this weekend.
Yeah,
where
is
we're
this
going
the
to be
third
doing
Red Gobbo?
I don't know.
fourth.
Fourth? I
Third?
don't know.
I don't know.
Third, fourth? It's been
Yeah,
a
I
lot.
Third
know
that I've been
it
involved
might
in.
be the fourth, but I think this is the third one. Then the whole like president
there?
exchange thing.
You all right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I had like a weird hiccup burp. It's been a weird day, man. I've been having some issues. It's the best I can put that.
Yeah, it's been a week,
And
So,
we're sir, it's only Tuesday.
yeah, no,
Yeah, I know. So I'm really interested to see, and people haven't submitted their teams yet. This is the Tuesday before the tournament on this Saturday. I'm really interested to see what we get because it is a declassified tournament. Because it's more of it's not there's no golden ticket. It is just a fun tournament. We didn't even talk about that topic. So I'm really curious to see what they have. I think Games Workshop, and this is my theory, I think they're going to continue to balance teams if they find a team that's broken or a team that has a high play rate. Because my opinion, why they're doing classified and declassified is that, and this is what a lot of other people have said too, is that they don't want to stock all the kits.
That was
They
like
don't
the
want-
main thing they said in the article, like a year and a half ago when they first announced it, where they're like, it's more of just that. They don't want to have to stock it themselves. Mind you, that could be them just saying that, but it makes sense too.
I mean, can you imagine being a LGS and having to stock
Yeah.
85, like 47
Kill
different
Team
kill teams?
alone would out.
Yeah, just one box.
Yeah.
47, different kill teams. Like you'd have to have like a decent shelf space.
It'd
for
be
just
more
that.
than like all of Necromunda and all the Blood Bowl and all those other games put together. It'd be ridiculous.
And like also devoting the manufacturing space to all of those teams being in print at any one time.
Yeah.
Because like some of them don't like have a real home. Like they have a little bit of a home, like not a full home. Like if you are an Imperial Agents player or like you really like RBDs or something like that, I would get those now.
Hey, Tyler, that's a codex, man. That's gonna stick around forever.
Yeah, I mean, like somewhat, like but like I would scoop them up now. Like there may be a weird transition where like stuff is not as available as you would want it to be.
So far, the only one they've fully stopped was Star Striders and the Gallerpox, but those ones have always been weird because like they weren't. They like gave them rules. They weren't out to print again right away, and then they came back, and then they were still hard to find. So
yeah.
Hey, maybe they'll get that second factory up and running soon, and then we don't have to worry about any manufacturing issues.
So one thing that I've heard about why people wouldn't want to play declassified is that they're worried that if they went to a tournament and this is in the case of like a broken declassified team, or even a team that they don't play much, they wouldn't want to get knocked out of a tournament by a declassified team and potentially get a golden ticket. So what do you guys think about that?
I mean, like, are you really that good? Whoa. You guys, like, I like did this and you guys disappeared.
Oh shit!
Screen. Like
we became ghosts.
Absolutely.
I get the concern of that, but that's why I would just say like my first high choice is allow everything. Who gives a shit? And then my second choice is if you're really that concerned about golden tickets and everything, then make it that you can allow all teams, but if the person wants to win a golden ticket, they have to be playing a classified team. So
I think that's even worse.
I get that. But I'd say, like, if you are in the top table and you lose to someone playing a broken declassified team, doesn't matter. That ticket will still fall to you at least.
Like, we'll have to see. Like, it's all hypothetical at this point. Like, a broken declassified team sounds like a broken compendium team. Like, there were some skew compendium teams that were definitely, like, they could do work, right? Like,
because I just know, there's I'm Void Scarred, or not Void Scarred, Corsairs, and then Hunterclade apparently, lol, which is a weird thing to say. And then aren't Wormblades still doing kind of good? But like Wormblade's like two players in the entire world, even when they were brand
new. Jimmy Kelly took them to Worlds.
Yeah. That's what I mean. He's one of the two.
Yeah. Well, let's start. Since you mentioned Hunterclade, let's talk about Hunterclade. Connor, you rocked out with your.
I did. It was
about a cock out this weekend.
My what?
What? You played Hunterclade this weekend.
RoboCock.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I love that movie. I was trying to watch RoboCop one time and I accidentally got the wrong video.
Oh God, no! You know what was bad when
accidentally.
I didn't.
Hey, I watch the whole thing. Okay, I'm not spending $3 for nothing.
I
No.
mean, like, you know, like,
If you want to talk about Googling something bad and getting bad results, I did the other day on my work computer. We're trying to remember the movie Triple X with Vin Diesel, you know? Well, I couldn't remember what the name of the movie was. And I didn't realize it was literally just Triple X. And
XXX.
so I Googled, no, I knew XXX has some meanings. But so I tried to give a very specific Google search to avoid anything like that on my work computer, and I Googled
why would you
Triple
Google this on your
X
work computer?
all
Your phone
the
is
have a
movie
fucking
2000s. Yeah, you're
You have a
right.
phone.
But it was just easier than doing that.
That doesn't make any sense. Like,
My phone was in my pocket, and my hands were already on the keyboard, and we were talking about it.
Hands
So
are
I
in
Googled-
pants, apparently.
My
like,
phone was in my pants.
okay, so like,
Thankfully, I didn't click on any links, but for a brief second, there was definitely a couple of porn results on my computer. So then I figured
you've
out.
definitely been flagged for review.
Oh, probably, but like whatever.
You've probably been flagged for promotion.
That's
hopefully.
this administration. So
Yeah.
you
Hey,
know,
I mean, I didn't click on any bad links. I realized quickly, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be bad stuff." So then I Googled like a different one and found Vin
Bad
Diesel's
stuff.
movie.
I
So I
love
clicked on
it.
that, and then we scrolled through the Wikipedia page for about 10 minutes, clicking on stuff. So that way, hopefully, I could have a proof. I was just trying to remember the name of the movie, Triple X.
But now you've actually just, put
That-
it in the podcast that
I love that
you were
scene.
looking for porn.
I was not looking for porn. I was looking for the movie Triple X with
Then we
Vin
have
Diesel.
evidence against you. We'll edit this and
No, we don't
blackmail
need to
you.
do that.
So
Just
with
cut
all
out
that government money, you
Yeah.
have, once you
Yeah.
get that promotion, right? I love that scene in that movie where he there's like an assassin coming for him, and he like deflects a bullet with like a serving tray, and then he like fucking grinds down a rail on a serving tray, like a really long
Oh my
grind.
god, they made a third one of these?
Wait,
Well, the second one had like Ice Cube in it, didn't it? Or was that the third one that had Ice Cube?
I didn't know that there was more than one.
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
did.
There's Triple X in 2002. There's Triple X State of the Union 05. Triple
What?
X Return of Xander Cage in 2017.
Wait,
And-
what?
And then a untitled fourth Triple X film that as of
Yeah,
today, or as of like right now, has been stalled due to the THC Collective's financial problems, according to Wikipedia.
Like I really want to see. First, I'm gonna have to catch up on the Triple X movies. I didn't
Chucky
know.
Con, there we go. We'll be there 3 nights. We watch a Triple X every night.
Have you guys watched the Fast and Furious movies? All
I
of them?
watched
I've seen them,
like
but
a couple of them.
Oh man, like
There's like 10 of them.
Yeah, has that 10 part 2 still not come out? That was,
I don't know if 10's even come out, has it?
oh yeah, 10 came out. It was like part 1 though.
Oh yeah,
How many Fast and fucking Furious movies are there now?
Fast and the Furious 10. This is good audio pod.
Yeah.
Where we're like
I've
Googling Fast.
Yeah,
and Furious
Fast.
movies.
Sorry,
Fast X Part 2, 2026.
Ah,
There we go.
okay. Yeah.
So it's not out
no,
yet.
no, this
It's
is
coming out
one of
soon.
those-
Well,
fake-
Fast
this is one of those
10
fake
Part
trailers.
1 came out in 2023.
Okay. I guess I missed that. And
Sure, it's not just the first part, or is
anyways, the movies have gotten crazy. Like, because like I was there in the street racing scene, like when all this came out, and like it was like not grounded, obviously,
yeah.
but like it was interesting.
It was more grounded than they parachute cars
for
out
sure.
of an
Like
AC-130 for the
Yeah.
U.S. government.
yeah, like
Stop a bank heist or
right. Like it started relatively grounded. Like there were nights when we were out street racing that there were 300 cars lined up on the side of the road. Like and people were doing sub 10-second quarter miles. Like that was real. But like like the like weird jumping and stuff like that gets like out there. Like so like it's like weird to see like where they went with the series. And I would love to see Xander Cage cross into the Fast thing. So like Vin Diesel's playing two characters at once. He's playing Dom and Xander.
I mean,
on the
I'm sure
same
there's
screen.
like
Can we
there's like
get that?
there's got to be like a fan theory somewhere where like he actually is. So it's Xander Cage actually like stepped away from something, or Dom it became Xander Cage because he needed to get out. I'm sure. Hold on, let's see.
Now,
Fast
like
and
it doesn't
Furious.
work because like Dom is like
How many
Xander Cage is too
people?
young.
Hobbs and
Pretty
Shaw.
young.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Yeah, Hobbs and Shaw's connected. You
There's
didn't know that
no
they
No,
were
I knew
connected?
that, but apparently they're making a
Hobbs and
sequel to
Shaw.
Hobbs and Shaw called Hobbs and Reyes or Reyes. I don't know.
Okay,
It's
okay.
probably Reyes. It's probably not Reyes. So here, the AI overview from Google says there's no official Fast and Furious Triple X crossover movie. The fans love theorizing about it, often connecting them through Vin Diesel, Dominic Toretto, and Xander Cage, and sharing themes of family, rebellion, and secret agents. Samuel L. Jackson's character, while crossover rumors, especially with Transformers, circulated due to universal ownership
Transform.
and similar vehicle action, they remain fan theories and hypothetical ideas,
Wait,
not confirmed plans.
is the Google AI saying that the Fast and Furious movies are in the Transformers universe?
I mean,
No, but
probably. See, hold
Transformers
on.
and GI Joe are in the same universe
Yeah,
now.
absolutely. I mean, what do you mean they always have been?
I mean, like they weren't originally.
What do you
Like
mean?
with
Yes, they
the
were.
like the movie, the '08 one, wasn't it? Like not.
No, no, they were in the cartoon.
Oh yeah, I know that. But now the movies, like the live action Transformer movies, were supposed to cross over with the live action GI Joe movies at some
You
point.
know, I thought like the second GI Joe movie was solid, like for what it was. The first one and like I never saw like the
Oh,
Snake Eyes one.
Chronicles of Riddick. That's the one I
You
was
know, oh man, the Chronicles of Riddick movies are so good,
That's
so
a good
good.
one.
Got my eyes shined. You know,
thinking.
Butcher Bay, incredible games. If you haven't played the Butcher Bay
Yeah. Oh,
games,
that's funny.
That's what when we were talking about. We were talking Starbreeze a couple episodes back. Starbreeze Studios, they did that.
yeah, they did.
What was he? They just came out with something else too.
Did they?
Payday. They're the Payday guys.
Oh,
So
okay. Yeah, they are.
Uh,
Love Payday.
Kill Team.
Yes,
Hunter
Yes.
Clay.
Hunter
Clay.
Connor.
I played them. It was one of our local tournaments, and it was nice. Since these are one of the smaller ones, they're allowing all teams, which is how it should be. If you're not running a golden ticket, unless it's some sort of practice event for Worlds, what the hell are you doing? Allow all the teams. It would only hurt the scene overall. Don't be a bum. Regardless, I played Hunter Clay because Grant was like talking about it, and people were saying they were A tier on someone's YouTube video, and I was like, what? That can't be true. And then I was looking like, they have received a decent amount of buffs. Like, turns out giving Ruststalkers all normal damage of 3 or higher goes down by 1 is kind of pretty good because it means chainswords aren't nearly as scary and you get 5 of them.
Yeah.
So that was great. It was so fun. I fought against Tempestus Aquilons, Scott's beautiful Crute Aquilons. Managed to get him, which was nice because last time I fought off against him, he obliterated me. So it was fun to get the upper hand this time. Then I fought Max over from the Seattle Waystone scene. Max is always a wonderful opponent. I got him. He was playing Plague Marines. I had 5 Ruststalkers. And I got quite lucky. The one time he was able to get a heal, he rolled Snake Eyes. So he healed his leader from 2 HP to 3. So I just punched him in the face with my fist, and it didn't even matter. And so that was fun because Max is always a great opponent. We are now 1-1-1, which is a perfect counter record. And then I went off against Patrick for the top table. Sadly lost to his Mandrakes because I am dumb and forgot about their fights first ploy. / had incredible saves. And then I would remember 6s aren't saves, which is really disheartening to roll 2 6s and a 5 up when you're getting shot. And remember, none of that matters. So that was brutal. Went 2-1 though. They were a good time. Hunter Clay still pretty. It was nice to bring out the models and actually feel like they could do something for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
So another thing that came up around Declassified, and this is actually I'm stealing this straight up from Vox Scream. So,
Thief.
Will I mean they
Vox
took our
Scream,
name.
yeah.
Yeah,
So-
we copyrighted Vox. Good thing that's never been heard anywhere in the
Yeah,
40K
absolutely.
scene.
One thing that he was saying, the Will, their guests they had on, it was actually a great episode about this exact topic too, which we were talking about before. Don't forget.
Don't forget.
In our private non-public channels
Yeah,
that you guys
so
can't see, and we will never show proof of.
I just kept dropping.
It's
in
where
there,
we
like,
also
dropping something insidious and then just like ghosting for a little while, let people talk about it. So, the one thing they were mentioning though is that 11th edition is coming, and which means there's going to be a new version of Combat Patrol. And what if that's good? Like, and so what if people are seeing 11th edition? They can't play their fun teams they want to play in Kill Team, and we're going to be in like halfway through this edition of us. And what if we start losing players to Combat Patrol? I mean, it's that gatekeeping piece.
That'd be dope if Combat Patrol was good. Kill Team Combat Patrol has a community name. You know,
Mhm.
I
We
don't
gotta
know. Like,
change KTC to
Not necessarily,
KTCP.
not necessarily
I'm,
like kill team being like a combat patrol. I'm just saying, like, what
mm,
if, like, so people have their
It
miniatures,
causes a
say they want to,
division because half the reason people play Kill Team is it's a much smaller game than 40K.
mhm.
and they want to play with their plastic war dollies.
Yeah.
And what if we're telling them, hey, you can't use your plastic war dollies anymore, even though they have rules, but shiny new rules come out for plastic war dollies in another game. So could that like stunt the growth of kill team a little bit?
I think
Maybe,
so.
maybe
I think
potentially.
that's another aspect for me of why I'm just like classified always, because most people aren't taking this game at the level of like play that we spend our time on it, either playing multiple times a week or recording a podcast and playing once a week or
You
every
guys,
other
you
week.
guys play the game?
I do.
Yeah,
Campaign.
yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But
yeah, I engage with the hobby.
yeah, exactly. Like we're all related to the hobby, and
Yeah.
Kill Team's just a nice lightning rod to get our
It's the
growth.
avenue, you know, like in which we channel our passion. So, and so I think like
Sounds
I
like you
think
want to fuck your kill team.
I do.
It's the avenue in which I channel my passion.
I don't like this conversation anymore.
Yeah.
Kind of close your eyes. You're too
Okay.
young for this.
Yeah. I think you guys have kind of convinced me. Like as of now, I'm sitting on the declassified.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did it. All right. Thanks for listening. You can follow
have a good
us.
night.
Yeah.
Tyler,
Yeah.
you can sign us off.
All right.
Yeah, we love you. Good night. Oh,
I don't think there's a downside to it.
Yeah.
I think,
Well,
like I said, I think if
we'll have to
there's a
say.
broken team that people are playing at a high not even so much a high level, but a high amount, I think Games Workshop is going to continue to balance them and going to pull them back. I'm really interested to see what the next data slate is. I think we probably got like 6 weeks for another data slate at least. And to see,
probably like January-ish.
and to see what they do as far as balancing some of the declassified teams now, because I hear Corsairs and I hear Phobos are a
Phobos,
problem
absolutely.
right now. So
100 Clade might be getting hit, but hey, 100 Clade finally got good because GW keeps releasing 5-man Marine teams or equivalents. It's not my fault. They've done nothing wrong. Please, God, don't hurt them after they finally feel
So
good.
many 5-man teams.
Yeah,
I want something
that's
other than a 5-man team.
That's my biggest bitching about Kill Team right now.
You know, like people complained about fucking everything's a guard team.
Yeah. Suck my dick. Those were at least interesting to play against, man.
100%.
Holy fuck.
You know, like if everything's a guard team to you, you have no imagination. You're like,
it's a human. It's a human in a game with humans.
It's immediately Imperial Guard.
Yeah.
You know, novitiates are just guard. They're not actually sisters.
Pathfinders.
They're just guard, but they're
Anything that's not a Marine is a human guard team.
Uh-huh.
Elves are just guard, but a little bit stronger.
Guard but fast.
Yeah,
you know,
you're getting you're getting a little bit of a sneak peek for Greg's having us do the Festivus where we complain about
our grievances,
and that's my biggest grievance right now. Kill Team, I want to love you so goddamn bad, but when the optimum way is to play a 5-man fucking team and not interact with the game till turn 3, that's not a fun game to fucking play. I don't want to play 2 turning points of positioning. I want to shoot and punch my opponent in the face with love.
Not my favorite, you know. Like, I want something other than 5-man teams. Like, how many 5-man teams? Like, when the edition dropped, we were like, a 5-man team.
It's probably going to be 1 or 2. How's it?
Is that even possible, you guys? Like, can we do a 5-man team? What will it be? It's probably Terminators. That's the only thing that can work for a 5-man team.
And they're like, fuck you, 5-man Marines.
They're like, you know, here's a bunch of fucking 5-man teams in your face, you know?
That being said, I will make an exception for stealth suits. I'm glad they finally exist.
Yeah,
everyone's happy about them. But I swear to fucking God, if we get another 5-man, we are probably. We're getting the 6-man Marines. That might be 5.
Well, there's no way they're going to give us. I mean, they give us 5-man Death Watch. They're not going to give us 5-man Murder Wing with jump packs and a fucking Chaos Lord or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, because there's
I think it was 6. We've already seen the roster, right?
Oh, that's true. We saw the images of the
Pablo Espanol.
Yeah, well, no Hablo Espanol.
Oh, that's right. We can't talk about those because of the
we're not talking about anything.
Anyways, Games Workshop. Give me another mid-range team. The only 5-man team I'll accept at this point is Incubi because they're really cool and they're like some of the coolest.
They should be at least an 8-man team.
Probably. No,
Like minimum.
sorry, not Incubi. Or Incubi, the like really scary looking Archon guys.
They're the choppy, dicey Eldar.
Did I ever tell you about the
Dark
time that
Eldar.
I one of the few games of 40K that I played, and I had painted up my Dante, old school like lead Dante, had him on like the 40 mil base, was super proud of him, went into an Incubi, and he got killed by like 3 Incubi that didn't even have fucking arms on them.
Get fucked.
Fuck,
Like, they were like,
I wouldn't even play
on a
that person.
base.
Fuck them.
Oh wow,
Not
Incubi
even
are way
primed.
smaller than I thought. Okay, I thought they were on 32s. That's why. Yeah, never mind. Incubi should be like probably a 6 or 7 man team.
Wait, they're not on 32?
No, they're only on 28s apparently.
Whoa.
They're about the size of a Marine, but I thought they were like Marine level.
They're pretty like.
Hand of the Archon on 28s then?
20.
No, they're 25.
They're 25 still.
Yeah.
Hand of the Archon's 25.
Yeah, there's tiny.
Tiny little boys, you know. Absolutely.
Tiny little
Yeah.
fuckers.
I was just
And the
thinking, like,
Archon's doing pretty good.
Yeah.
You know, like, so maybe I'll bring them back out these days. So.
Actually, maybe I've decided actually once Hand of the Archon gets rotated out, we're just doing classified from now on.
no.
That's the line you draw in the
Hear me
sand.
out. Fuck classified. Killscream 5 is declassified teams only. Yeah, fuck you. Buy an old
That's
box
just-
that you can't find.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
maybe like in between Tacoma and Killstream, we'll throw a declassified only tournament. You gotta
that
bring
could
a
be fun.
declassified team. So, you know, or maybe we'll do a declassified only tournament at CritCon. So I don't know. We'll see. What hair crawls its way up my ass in between now and then. So
We're only doing declassified and only with the tree maps.
yeah.
Oh, fuck your tree maps. I hate your fucking tree maps.
No tree maps. No tree maps.
Sorry,
anymore.
the 80s.
Yeah.
Or was that the 70s when everyone had trees?
So here's one stereotype I have about ethnic group Polish people. They have a million sayings.
Where are we
A
going?
million.
No, I need you to finish now.
Tyler, I know we're getting towards the 2030s, but I didn't realize we were taking German talking points from the 1930s too.
Hey, it's a new America, okay?
I know we're getting fascist, but I didn't realize we were starting to swing at the polls while we're at it.
No. So
The only
No.
pole swinging that should be the ones that are at the strip clubs. By the way, did you guys see the fundraiser that the strippers do in Portland? That's actually run more like the Toys for Tots they do in Portland. Well, there's toys for
Tits?
Tatas for toys.
Oh, okay.
And they've raised like $138,000 over the past few years for like toys for kids. Anyways, Tyler,
Shout
tell
out to
your
strippers.
anti-Semitic or racist.
Anti-Polish, not Semitic.
you know
There's a lot of Polish
they just
Jews, right?
have a lot of sayings about things up their ass. Okay, like if you know the Polish people,
I understand my heritage much more now.
Are you
Thank
Polish?
And-
John?
Yeah.
Oh.
I didn't know that. You know, like
my
they just
I was gonna
so
think
many
less of you now.
sayings. Like one of the things, like one of the sayings in Polish, is like when something's easy to do, you say you could do it with a finger up your ass. You know, like there's just like there was so many saying. I was deeply involved in that
In the Polish American community.
absolutely. And like there was just like always sayings about stuff and asses. It was just like ass this, ass that, something up your ass, stick this up your ass, and like that's what I think of Polish people. So
I'm just googling Polish sayings.
I literally just Googled Polish sayings about things up your butt and AI overview, so who knows how much it trues. But there are 3 results, but I think my favorite thing is I can't speak Polish, so sorry, but Nemo Mapi, which is apparently where not my circus, not my monkeys comes from, is apparently an originally Polish saying, which is fantastic because I've always loved that saying. So
Polish is just like you just read it exactly like it looks, and that's how it sounds. So, yeah.
What's the sound for when there's the O with the little or I guess
I just make a O sound.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, as best as you can. So just do your best, and it'll sound basically right.
But there's apparently a saying, farts higher than his butt, used for someone full of hot air or full of themselves. And no matter how you turn, your ass is always behind you.
There's also one that's don't tear your ass off.
That's just a good piece of advice.
Yeah.
This is like the third time asses have come up in conversation for me today.
What are the other 2?
When you and Nick kept talking about hemorrhoid cream. And
Yeah,
then
that's
Nick
true.
sent like a podcast clip from like one of his
My brother and me.
Yeah.
How do you even know when you need hemorrhoid cream?
probably when it starts to be bad.
Yeah,
You
like
have hemorrhoids?
I don't know. Like, how do you
Yeah.
know when? How
Probably
do you
when,
see your butthole to know if
I
you have
think you
hemorrhoids?
know you have hemorrhoids because like you sit down
That's
and
what
it
the
hurts.
front-facing cameras.
Yeah.
Do you not have a camera installed in your bidet?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm not on that level. Yeah.
No. Wait, Tyler, do you not have a bidet?
I don't.
Chuck, do you have a bidet?
I don't.
That was one of the first things we did when we moved into this apartment. I didn't. It's amazing. I so genuinely recommend it. It's so easy to install. It took like 3 minutes. It was like $20, and I legitimately have never felt better. The only downside was I was not expecting the water the first time I used it to be so cold. So I went to use the restroom, and Sierra heard a frightened yelp escape from my lips.
Can we get like a recreation of that?
It was like I sat down, did my business, and I was like, all right, time to try this bad boy out. And I hit the little button, and I went like, oh! Like that type of thing.
Like if
it's really cold water, and it's shot in a lot faster than I was expecting.
If I'm gonna get one, I'm gonna get a heated.
Well, I mean, that's like, for when I buy a house, God willing, or and can get a house. Yeah, well, maybe I get a second apartment.
You were born like 30 years too late.
Yeah, I know. The 90s seemed amazing, minus like Bush, but I think he's 2000, so never mind. Anyways, yeah, get a bidet. It's life-changing. It's great. Chuck, I'll bring one for you next time I come crash at your house.
You're gonna bring? Do you have a travel bidet?
No, I'll buy one for him for Christmas.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a really great present. It's not homework, minus installing it.
That's when you know your friendship is really close with someone when he buys butt stuff for you.
Well, yeah.
I'm sorry. I
will return the favor. You know what? I will buy butt stuff for you too.
Thanks, buddy. I appreciate it.
Are you still wearing that butt stuff I got you, Chuck?
What's that?
You still wearing that butt thing I got you? Regularly?
No.
No. It's
I'm sorry.
Too small?
No, it just fell out. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's gotta be wild for Jenna. This is like she's actually here, and so this
hi,
is
Jenna.
One of the few times she actually like listens to me. Like,
I should text her and tell her to get a bidet.
Every once in a while, she's just getting like out of context. Like, I will buy butt stuff for you.
Yeah. We stay on topic. It's a very on topic Kill Team podcast.
Speaking of Declassified, we're going off the rails now. Anyways, Declassified. Like I said, I'm interested to see what the first like few tournaments that come up where they are declassified and where it falls with that, and then I think we make a decision from there. I lean towards just letting people play declassified stuff. I don't think there's going to be a broken team, and I think they're going to get fixed if they do. That's my standpoint on it.
I think that's valid. Yeah. I'm right there with you for the most part.
Anyway, so now I want a Red Bull.
I mean, it's a little late
for Red Bull. Yeah, Connor, come on.
Come on. He's in his 20s, though.
Yeah.
He can do that still. So
it was funny. The other day, Chuck sent me something like, I'm shocked you're still up. When it was like 10:30, it just blew me away that you're still awake.
I probably woke up actually. I probably got up to pee because my prostate's bugging me.
See, that's why you need a bidet. I don't think it does anything for that, but
no, that's what Tyler's butt stuff was for.
Yeah, a massager, right?
Yeah. Anyways, if
you want to take reproductive health seriously here at Vox Scream,
that we do.
That reminds me, actually, I need to get a colonoscopy. Yeah, but I can't get a virtual appointment to get a colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm. A virtual colonoscopy?
Well, I have to have like a virtual. Yeah, it's virtual. They're just like, here, stick this up your butt.
I was really confused, man. I'm like,
shove your cell phone up your ass.
It's like one of those telesurgery robots at home.
That's got to be the worst. Telehealth thing.
They ship you a robot to your house. They're like, okay, lay on your bed and stick it behind this far away, and it just goes. Yeah, Yeah. So. Ethernet only connection.
If you want a good discussion on Declassified, go listen to the boys over at Vox Scream. Mm-hmm. They had a really good conversation about it, and actually, and like I said, I stole some of the stuff that they had. It's funny. I was listening to it in the car on the way from picking up some drugs for Jenna's dog, and so I wanted to take notes, so I texted myself.
You should have cut that off after picking up some drugs.
I'm not gonna pick up. Come on, dude. I didn't even buy drugs until they were legal.
Pussy.
I miss having an illegal weed dealer a little bit.
You can still find them, I'm sure.
I mean, I had one for a while. A grower, not a dealer,
not a shower, just a grower.
Yeah. So, but real quick, my notes. Like I was just like dictating to my car. I was actually texting myself so I could have my notes. And God, where did it go? I had a good note here. Real quick. No, I can't find it.
About declassified, classified, or something else.
Yeah. Let's see. Damn it, I had it for a second. Text to speech is always fun. It's actually, if you ever want to see some fun text to speech, just watch Tyler's.
Yeah, just look at me on
during the
Discord.
workday.
Yeah, absolutely. Like in the workday for sure.
Oh yeah. So here's what I said. I said 11th edition is coming. That means it's going to be a new version of Combat Patrol. What if it's good? That means there's going to be another game system a little bigger than Kill Team. But we don't want to gay people and push people out based on what Will said. I'm like, what? How are we gaying people?
Yeah,
like, thanks, text to speech.
That's fair. Text to speech gets the most insane stuff sometimes. You know,
my favorite part is when like you text to speech something, I see the notification and screenshot it right away because I know you're going to correct it, and then I save that fucking screenshot.
You've done that to me one time too, where I just like had a typo. I was like, "You fucker, how'd you get to that?"
Yeah. I like that's okay. Like that's fair game. I live courageously and freely. You know,
I was the bravest guy I know.
Absolutely. That's what I want you to say at my funeral when I die. Unexpectedly, Tyler is the bravest guy I know. So
braver than the Marines and firefighters use text to speech on a daily basis, and
absolutely
never
worried
about it.
Never proof.
A true hero,
a true American hero and patriot.
Yep.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, hey, yeah, declassified. Let's not gay people. Whatever.
Let's not gay people.
Not gay people.
Jesus.
Let's not gay people.
Whoa, 2002 over here.
Let's not gay people and allow people to not gatekeep. You know,
or just don't ask, don't tell about classified versus declassified.
That's what we should. That's what it should be. That should be the rule. Don't ask, don't tell. Okay.
Yeah.
Is your team classified?
I don't know.
Don't ask, man.
So yeah, come on. Like, well, was it Bush or was that?
That was Obama who got rid of that, or
was it Obama did that? Or
no? He like said, don't worry about that anymore. I remember that was like a big thing because then like I was like, oh my god, gay people exist. What?
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah. It was a law in the U.S. Military from 93 to 2011.
Well,
was that Clinton then?
That would have 2011 would have been
no
93 would have been Clinton though, right?
No, 2011 was Obama, but 93 would have been Clinton, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Bill
I guess in a weird way, that's kind of progressive to be like, it doesn't matter, just don't ask people. Which
I mean, like
for the 90s, is that progressive? I wasn't around.
No, it really wasn't. Don't ask them. That was awful. You know, and like, here's the thing. I got to give credit where credit is due. I fucking hate Joe Biden. On the record, okay? We're going to put that on the record. But Joe Biden is the one that pushed Obama to be okay with gay marriage and gay rights and stuff like that. Because, like, there was an interview with Joe Biden. Joe Biden, they were asking about gay marriage. He's like, absolutely, I support gay marriage. And previously to that, Obama had been pretty elusive. He'd been like, I don't know. You know, like, which people give, like, Obama a lot of credit for a lot of stuff. And I think he was kind of an asshole. So...
you hate Joe Biden.
Hate Joe Biden. I hate Obama.
So you voted for Trump 3 times?
Tyler's a huge Trumper.
Fuck, Tyler.
Never voted for Trump either. So,
like
all 3 of Tyler's votes went to Kanye, baby.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh my, no.
He's like, dude, he went graduation. How am I not supposed to vote for him?
After he came out with that Nazi stuff, no, I just, I wrote in.
Tyler then stole some other people's votes and voted for him 6 times.
It was vermin. Come on, I'm a vermin supreme.
Vermin supreme.
Come on, if anyone you know is a vermin supreme voter, it's me. Like, let's be real. Let's be real. If you don't know who Vermin Supreme is and you know me, go look up Vermin Supreme and you go, oh yeah, that's probably who he voted for.
Yeah. Well, you know what you should do? You should vote with your dollars and support the Vox Cascadia podcast. Yeah. I'm going to Actually, Tyler, can you tell us the website?
It's at patreon.com at Vox Cascadia podcast. You can catch us at what? It's not?
Patreon.com/Vox Cascadia podcast.
I said that. That's exactly what I said.
You said at, not
slash, and slash Vox.
It doesn't only have some are slashes and some are ads.
Yeah, we are at Vox Cascadia on Instagram. I'm at Low Brown Mayonnaise. Chuck's at Spano. Or no, Chuck's at.
I'm at Spano and everything.
Oh, God.
No. Connor's at Painted Cave Minis. And
identity theft's not a joke, Chuck.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking
Michael.
And yeah, we love you. Good night.